So we are solving the B question of LeetCode bi-weekly contest, and better change the pace of this video to 1.5 or 1.25 if you feel I'm speaking slow. So the problem is, this: you are given an integer and you have to find three consecutive integers that give sum uh, equal to that number. For example, you are given 33, you have to find three consecutive integers that sum to the given number, that sum to 33. So for 33, we have 10, 11, 12, which when added will give the sum 33. For 4, we do not have any such values which will, which will give us the 4. Basically, I'll explain this in more depth. For example, if I'm asked, this is 5, okay, split it into three consecutive numbers, so that the sum should be equals to 5. Is it possible? Check. 1, 2, 3. One consecutive number, add them. What will be the answer? 1 plus 2 plus 3. Answer will be 6. Not possible. Take 0. 0, 1 and 2 maybe. What will be the sum? 3. Okay. uh, you can not, like, you can just directly see. If we'll take 6, okay, three consecutive number which can make the sum 6, 1, 2 and 3. What will be the sum? Sum will be 6. So my answer will be 1, 2 and 3. Okay. And for example, we have sorry, my cough is getting bad. So just imagine 33, which I have told. 10, 11, 12. These are consecutive, these are integers, and when they are combined together, they'll be giving us the sum total 33. So let's have a look onto the approach which I've used. And if you'll do this, if you'll split this, and you'll see that n plus 1, n plus 2, and n plus 3. Okay. When you'll add them, no, my bad. This is not n plus 1, n plus 2. Uh, if you want the answer, basically, just a second. So this is there's a formula for this. There's a formula for this, which says basically that divide the number, okay, subtract 1, divide the number by 3, and do nothing, and divide the number by 3, add 1. If you'll add these three, you'll get your number. This is some formula, and this is also called something I'm not recalling right now. This indicates that why we are dividing by 3, because we have asked that there should be three consecutive integers. There should be three consecutive integers. If we would have been asked about four consecutive integers, we would have divided this by 4, 4, 4, and the formula would be something else. So let's focus on to the 3. Yeah, we have this. Okay, what we'll do, what I've told, 3, this divided by minus, minus, and minus. So what we'll do, uh, 33 divided by 3 will give us 11. 11 minus 1 will be giving us 10. Okay. Again, 33 divided by 3 will be giving us 11. Okay. And 33 divided by 3, adding 1, will be giving us 12. So 11, 10, 11, 12 will be the basic numbers. Now you'll say that I'm taking the example which is accurately correct. What if I'll take 32 and all that shit, na? So if you'll take 32, just imagine if you'll take 32 and you'll divide, okay, you'll divide by 3. This will not be a whole number, basically. This will provide fractions, this will provide decimal values. If this will provide decimal values, we are confirmed that we do not just need it. Why? Because I'll tell you. You need to split your number into three portions, okay? And if you are splitting it into fractions, there is no point of that. I'll tell you why. This one, no? Yep. There's a condition which I have written. If number is divisible by 3, then only proceed further. Just listen to this. If a number is divisible by 3, then only you can make 3 part of it. Na? For example, 6. Is it divisible by 3? Yes, it is. If I'll take the example of 10. Is 10 divisible by 3? No, it is not. 10 is not divisible by 3. Na? So there cannot be any, pairs which will form 10 by adding. For example, if I'll take 6 plus 5 plus 4. These are three consecutive. Now, what they'll form? 6 plus 9, this is, which is definitely greater than 10. If I'll take some other, 3, 4, and 5, what this will form? This will again form 3 plus 9, which is greater than 10. So if a number is not divisible by 3, there cannot be three different pairs to sum it up in consecutive manner. Now take another number which is divisible by 363, divided by 3 minus 1, 66, sorry, 66, and 66 plus 1. What will happen? This thing will give me 22 minus 1. This thing will give me 22, and this still will give me 22 plus 1. So this is 21, this is 22, and this is 23. That will be my answer. So earlier what I was doing, earlier in my question, what I was doing, I was declaring a vector, and in that vector, I was declaring an answer vector. In that vector, I was, holding all these values. Then I was pushing them back. Like there were three different operations in which I was pushing 21, 22, 23 to the array. But I saw this solution. This is very efficient. I saw this. What this guy has done, he's returning directly a vector. Okay, just focus on these things. These are for vectors, है ना? Vectors and array. He's directly returning a vector, and he's returning an empty vector also. I'll tell you the logic. For example, if this code fails and there exists no such value which can be splitted into three, what will happen? We have to return a vector now. Like in normal case, what we would have done, we would have declared a vector. Okay, we would have declared a sorry, a long vector. And if if this condition would have been false, for example, this is some condition, this vector would have been false, we would have returned the answer as it is now. We would have not entered into this section. That's what I'm telling, that instead of declaring a vector, instead of pushing all the values into a vector, this makes it so much faster. See, if we found some value, if we found our value to be dividing in 3 and there exists some values, okay, there exists some value, what we'll do, we'll divide it by 3, subtract 1, we'll divide it by 3, okay, and we'll divide it by 3, add 1. See, there are commas, so these all three will be different elements of a vector. It's like when you declare a vector now, when you declare a vector and you go like in this form, 1, 2, and 3, this is the same form, this is the same form. Okay, yeah, this is the same form, and you are just returning it directly. If this fails, you'll just return an empty vector. And I'll show you the magic of this thing. My submission, where is my submission? And three consecutive. So this submission was faster than 100% of its summation, 100% faster, and 100% in space also, in memory also. So that's how efficient this solution is. If I'll submit now, this will definitely change, because every time it changes. It's 70%. It was 100% last time when I submitted it. So it's 100 and 100. That's why, because we have not declared any array, and we are any vector, sorry, and we are not wasting any time. So pretty much a neat question.